So ES coming in, Amazon coming into lows, Tesla mid in its pre-market range. Amazon looks vulnerable. AMD looks very vulnerable. And here goes Apple to the upside. Wow, Apple strong. Look at that. Very nice. I like that very much. There's Apple on highs. I'm going to see if I can pick up any in the 90s against the 40s. Let's see if I can pick any up down here. And let's set a new high day for Apple. I'd like to get long that Apple. Let's look at Tesla, no man's land, Amazon, no man's land, AMD, no man's land, Nvidia, returning to highs. Google, no man's land, Microsoft starting to perk up here. Meta, just really no volume. Oops. I wanted to keep Apple over here. Apple closer to highs than anything else. New highs. Cart on highs. Apple at 76. Cart looks pretty good too, but I don't like that volume. Set a new high on Apple. And let's go look at Tesla. Pre-market range, Amazon dropping out. AMD. Gonna keep an eye on this Amazon. I want to see what it does. Does it make new lows or not? Here comes Apple back in to the mid 75s. Amazon's starting to sell off a little bit. I really need to see it breach that low a day first. AFRM. I don't want to deal with that. Amazon dropping. What's AMD doing? Holding up so far. Will this Apple come all the way back in to 75? There's the 40s. Amazon continues to sell off. Really not all that much to do here. Yes, still in its pre-market range. Here's the 40s. Apple. And here is Amazon coming in. If this does breach these lows, yeah, like right there is where I'd want to get short. It's got to breach these lows first. I'm not going to play in the middle of a range. Still waiting to see if this Apple is going to materialize. down to the 40s. '30s. 30s. ES coming in. Low 30s. Can we get down to the 20s? Got down to the 30s. Didn't really breach into the 20s or teens. I'm going to stay down there. Amazon did not break down. There's nothing to do there. Apple looks like it's going to continue going. Let's look at AMD, Amazon, Tesla. So no man's land, 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 no volume. So really nothing to do here except for wait. Apple's almost back on highs here. Let's go out to a 2-minute. Let's bump this to a 5-minute. Yeah, I still like that. I still like that pickup down here at 75. We do have economic numbers at 10 a.m. I don't think that's going to influence this all that much, being home sales, but ES still in its pre-market range. Nothing to do here. Just wait. ES coming down into the bottom of its pre-market range. Apple back down in the 40s. Will it actually crack through those 30s this time? Let's see. There's card on highs, but it's not doing any volume. Here's the 30s. They're running the 30s. There's AMD on lows. There's the 20s on Apple. $20s on Apple. I'm still bidding for it down here below 75. AMD breaching. Breaching these lows here. AMD, Apple down into the teens. I don't see enough on AMD yet to short anything. Apple coming in. I don't see enough yet on AMD to short. Apple coming in. I am down just below the hole, bidding for a long. AMD at lows. Set another low a day. Here comes Apple. I am very close, less than 10 cents away now from getting a fill down there. Here's 75. Did not crack. Got down to 1 cent. Did not crack. Might have missed it. Might have missed it there. We'll see. And if I did, that's just fine. Here's AMD. That is not enough of a crack to warrant a short being put on. I don't. Let's see. Apple. Here's the Apple at 75 again. Here's the below 75. It got down to 96, 97, something like that. Did not give me a fill. I did get a partial, and there's the full fill. Got a full fill. Long Apple at 95 cent average here. We are looking for a return back up to these highs up here. So somewhere in this range is where I'm looking to get rid of it, somewhere closer to 76. AMD is on lows again, so let's go ahead and look at that. I still don't see a way to get short AMD here. Apple long, really nothing much to do here. Waited for my prices. Now I need to see if it's actually going to work, or are we just going to collapse? ES did not breach its pre-market lows yet, but the move down to pre-market lows probably helped me get a fill here, as Apple was up at 76. But let's see what happens. Here's 75 trying to be reclaimed. Let's see if we can get a move back above 75.50. Here's the 20s. There's the 30s. They're buying it. There's the 40s. 40s. Can we get up to those 50s, 60s? Yes, turning around. Can we get a pop in here up above these 50s, 60s? There's the 20s again. I'd like to see a move back up there. Not liking that this came all the way back in again. Don't like that at all. That is not at all what I was looking for. That's not good. Wow. All the way back down. Okay, we'll see. If it doesn't hold a 50 bid next, I'm going to have to start getting rid of some. And AMD is continuing to drop out. And Amazon went to highs. Interesting. And AMD continues to drop out, and now Apple's down below. So I'd like to see this back up above 40, 50 cents again. And there's Tesla hitting lows. Let's go over to Tesla. Tesla hits lows, 255, low a day. Let's set that. Go back to AMD. Amazon, not doing much. AMD coming in. Still don't see enough on AMD to warrant the short. Microsoft on lows. I don't know if this Apple's going to work. I don't like that candle. I don't like that candle. Microsoft on lows. Microsoft cracking 317 low a day, and all of a sudden Apple in the 80s, and this thing is not working. I mean, we were just up here, and now we're down here, and my stop is down in the 40s, but gosh, I don't like this action. Yes, still in its pre-market range. Don't like this action one bit. AMD makes new lows. Tesla hits 255. Yeah, this is just terrible action. Really want to see if this can get back up. Otherwise, I'm just going to get rid of it. Can we gain that hole? Can we gain that hole number? Watching the tape closely here, if that was just a dropout, can we gain that hole number? There's the hole. Can we gain a bid? A 90 or a 75 bid. Struggling. There's a 75 bid. Got smacked immediately. Tesla lows. And you know what? I'm going to take it right there. I just took it off right there in the teens. I don't like the way that this is moving at all. And I just decided I took it off at 16 cents. I do not like this. I'm canceling everything. My original target was up here, but I just decided to just break on this whole thing. Let me set a marker here. I just did not like the tape on this, and it does not appear to be holding up right now. So I'll reconsider later, but right now, don't like it. Just scalp that one out. AMD, still don't see the short there. I still do not see it. Too bad about that Apple. That was looking nice right here and quickly changed. And I was able to hold on and just scalp it out for a small green, but nothing exciting there. And there it is back down. So I'm glad that I took that opportunity to sell those shares.